it's coffee time. I've got the window open because it's hot in here already. If you haven't noticed, I'm bleaching my hair right now. Impulsive decision for the day. Because I was like, I've got all this stuff I have to do later. I'm just gonna bleach it. Ro helped me. So that was nice. We've been watching Game of Thrones, and I kept going, maybe I'll just bleach all of it. Maybe I'll act like I'm part of the Dragon Clan. That would be pretty cool. But I didn't, obviously. It kept like developing from, I'll just re-bleach what I have, to, maybe I'll just make them bigger, to, now I'm bleaching an entire small layer in the back and then stuff in the front as well. So yeah, so that's what I've done so far today. I realized though, I never told you guys about Thursday before we went to Captain America. We had the game station party. And it was so much fun, and I was so sad that I never told you guys, so I was like, it's not too late, I can tell you guys about it now. It developed because there was, so my boss was getting kicked out, if he ever watches this he's gonna kill me. My boss was getting kicked out of his house because his wife wanted to have Disney Princess Night with the other women that he works with. So he was getting kicked out, so I was like, okay, well we'll have Disney Princess Night and reenact Gaston scenes, and it'll be great. So we planned to all get together and just hang out and game for a little bit. But then it turned into, rather than all of us like getting together at somebody's house, turned into, well, why don't we all just like get together at the office? And then it turned into, why don't we just make this a game station party? So it wound up being like, I want to say like 30 to 40 people in the game station office. One room was just Smash Brothers and StarCraft. One room was the PS3, which basically meant Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And then the room that I spent all of my time in, shame, started off as a Magic the Gathering room and then turned into an Ascension room. At first I was just milling around because Aaron and I didn't want to have pizza, so we went and grabbed food somewhere else. We grabbed sandwiches and then came back and we were eating our sandwiches and watching Super Smash Brothers, and we were like, ha ha ha, this is fun, and I was like, I'm gonna go into the other rooms. So in the main room there was just everybody like milling around and like talking with one another, and so I would like walk through there and be like, oh hey, what's up, high five, and then went into the Marvel vs. Capcom room and watched them, you know, beat on each other for a while, and then somebody was like, oh, they're playing Magic the Gathering in one of the other rooms, and I was like, oh, fantastic. So I went and watched the Magic the Gathering game for a little bit, and that room, just as a preface to later on in the story, that room already smelled kind of like dude. Like, it was already getting a little bit infested with the dude smell. So then they were like, oh man, we should totally play Ascension. So once the Magic the Gathering game was over, we got a group of 6 people together, because we had the expansion. We got a group of 6 people together to play Ascension, which is, it's like Magic, it's a deck building game. You can't die in it though. You're trying to get, whoever builds the best deck gets, and like you gain points. Whoever winds up with the most points wins, basically. That's the easy way to explain it. So there were 6 of us. We had only ever played with 4 before. Yeah, normally with 4 people, that game takes like 30 minutes to play. So then we were like, oh, we should get a group of 6 together, use the expansion, it's gonna be great, right? So, got a group of 6 of us together, and already people were coming in and going, whoa, this room smells like dude, and like backing out. And we were like, yeah, get out of here. There were all sorts of, every time a girl came in, all the boys told them to leave, and then we would make stereotypical movie quotes like, oh, well, Dodge, you don't count, you're basically a boy anyway. Like, no girls in our treehouse, except Dodge, she's cool. It was good times. But so we played this game for 3 hours. It was a 3-hour game. I think part of it was that a lot of people at the table hadn't ever played before. There was a decent number of us who had played before. I'm not very good at it, but I at least remembered how to play. So then it was like teaching people how to play, and one of the players was actually 2 people, so then they would have to like discuss everything, so it just took a lot longer, and by the end people like were just not even trying to come into the room because they could tell that it was just like sweaty, gross, like a gross room to be in. And we were like, yeah, that's the room we were in, like winners. So yeah, classy, classy lassies. But it was so much fun. We had a lot of fun. And we got to be there until, I think they closed that area at 11, so we got out of there around like 10:45 and then just went to Captain America. Oh no, I went to Aaron's first and then we went to Captain America from there. It was so fun though. It was yeah, it was great. I want us to have more things like that. Although it was the people that work next to us, like they're not with us, but they work next to us. They constantly send somebody over to tell us to be quiet because we're loud, terrible people. And the entire time that we were having this party, my boss kept running around going shh, shh, shh to all of us because we were going oh and yelling like constantly. But apparently the people next door work late. We were like, that's boring. We can't even have the night. We can't even have the night to ourselves. Whoa, clouds? I see you, clouds. Game of Thrones is so good. Sorry, total topic jump, but Game of Thrones is really awesome. Oh, and if you guys didn't see it, I did a Captain America review, since I mentioned it. I'll put a link somewhere, so you can watch it if you didn't watch it and you're curious what I thought of that movie, but I really, really, really liked it. That's all I'll say. Really liked it. And people are giving me ideas of other movies that I can maybe review in the future, because the Avengers series won't last forever. And I skipped the Green Lantern. Whoops. Now everybody's like, why do you only ever do Marvel movies? I'm like, well, I missed the Green Lantern, and then everybody told me it was bogus, so I didn't see it. Sorry. But yeah, it was super fun. Stuff like that. It's one of those moments where I'm like, I'm so glad that I love everybody that I work with. Because if I didn't, this wouldn't be nearly as fun. Like knowing that I could go into any room right now and find somebody that I just like love, that I just think is so awesome. I love everybody I work with. But yeah. So that was our fun night that we had together. I took a little bit of footage, but nothing too awesome. A few times during the Ascension game, everybody was like, why aren't we filming right now? Because just like crazy stuff was going on and we were like, oh! Yeah. Yep. Oh, nose. Don't itch. Don't do that. How much longer do I have? Half an hour. Half an hour. Ant! Get out. Get out of here, Ant. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'm trying to shove you out the window so you can live. Stupid ants. Anywho, I'm going to watch Game of Thrones probably until I have to leave. But I hope that you guys had a great weekend, and I'll show you tomorrow how this turned out. But I figured now was as good a time as any to film. So wish me luck, and yeah, have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.